Hello everyone, welcome to Aurelia's Crafting Ideas. Today I am working on episode 10 of a love journal. I want to go through my journal and add some lace. Just a little bit here and there and see how that will turn out. So here are my ruffles. Look, this one's kind of wide. And then there's this one. Let's see. And this one's not as wide, but it's still pretty. And I have one more here. Let me see. Let's try this one. So if I put this one like on the edge here, cover some of that up like that, see? And then if I should turn the page on this side, it'll show up like this. Well, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that one. I think I will go ahead and put that one, this one right there. So let me go ahead and cut this one. And that's going to go in here. That'll be cute. I need to fix my ephemera. I want to put them on the outside of the lace. I think I have another one of these butterflies. Let me take a look right quick. Oh, here we go. I do have one last one left. So what I want to do is, I need some good strong glue for this, and then I want to put a bend in my sticker like that, see? So it gives that effect, and then I'm going to put that right over the other one. See there? I'm going to just let this one just stay up, and then this side I'm going to tack it on the ribbon itself. And I think I need to get rid of that stickiness on the one wing this side, so I'm just going to put some starch at the tip there, and then the glue can catch the rest there. I found it, so I just need to cut out this piece right here so it covers right here. See this piece here? And then I can put this right over this piece right here. And then I'm gonna just put that one on top of the other one. It also gives a little bit of a dimension right there, right? And I think that is good. And I'm gonna let that glue dry there. I did not like the loops that this ribbon has, so I went ahead and just cut it off. So I now have this here. So I need to run something here. And I was thinking that maybe I can use my thread. Here's my threading. See the silver, and it has sequins on the threading itself. I like this thread. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if I run it like this right along the edge, maybe. Look at that. How cute is that gonna look? Now the trick is to get it on here without making a mess. I do have this clear tacky glue. Maybe this will work. I just need like a tiniest bit, right? And I want to run it right on the edge of this ribbon. I want to double the threading. So I'm going to take this and just lay it right there next to the lace. Whoops. You know what? Let me pull this back up. I forgot to give myself extra threading. I need some more thread because I want some to hang off the top there. So there we go. This is a little better. Well, let's try this again. Squish the string together again. While this glue is drying, this dries pretty quickly because I just put a very thin layer of glue there. So I'm going to turn the page for now and we'll come back to that. You'll remember I put the lace on this side. So, you know, this is another one I just yank off. So I now have this distressed look on the end, but I do need to do something about this here. Since I have an overlay there, I could do an overlay here too, right? Like this. That'll cover up that distressed edging that I created. I thought about just inking it in, but I don't think it's gonna work. So if I put this here, I think it'll work okay, right? It'll match up somewhat. So this is like the final step. I'm not gonna do anything else to this page. I've tortured it enough. I think it's okay. Yeah, it hides that mess I created for sure. It's really good. I like it. So back to here. I'm just going to trim this down here. I'm just going to trim this short just to have a little bit sticking out. And then on the top here, I have the length here. So I'm just going to trim one shorter than the other just by like a quarter of an inch. So when I look at it, it looks like this. And then I'm thinking I may need some more of these because it looks so cute, right? I should add some more. Let me add some of the silver threadings throughout my journal. It'll be awesome. I want to work on this one page back here in my journal. This one with the name tags. I've been looking at my book and I have made some changes here and there, and I will share that with you in just a minute. But I did add some silver threading throughout my journal. See there? I like the way that silver threading looks. And then I was looking at this, and the ribbons on my tag seem out of place. Even with my lacing, see, I don't know, it's just not working too well, so I want to switch these out. I do have some silver string, and I also have some pink threading. So this is what it looks like without all that ribbon. See? And I was thinking maybe I can go ahead and use some more threading. I don't know. I have this one here. It is on the lighter side of the pink shades. So I can definitely add that one. So it'll look like this when it's coming out. I have this silver thread one here. Let me get some of this threading coming up through here and see what it looks like. If I use pink, this is what it'll come out like. And then here's my silver one. I think it'll be good. I could even do like a combination, right? Well, that would be cute. That'll work. If I do the combination, let's see. Let's try it. Let me go ahead and trim some of this off. You know, when you do any sort of project and you don't like the way it looks, don't be afraid to change it out. So, see, this is what it'll look like. So, yeah, I like that. So let me do that to all of it. Only I want my strings to be about, let's cut it at 4 inches. around 4 inches. And let me go ahead and do the rest. I have all my new strings attached now. I'm going to put these back in here. And let's see. I just love switching my tags around. You know, whichever way I like at the moment is how they fall. There we go. And see, these are my bottom tags. And these are going to stick out about like 1.5 inches maybe. Or 2 inches, somewhere around there. And then my top rows are about around 4 inches. Look at that. So if I close it, and that's what it looks like. Isn't that neat? I love the way it looks now. I was digging in my ribbon box and I found this lace. Isn't that pretty? It's a flower. It's a white petals, and then the center is pink. I was thinking about maybe I want to change out some of my overlays, like this page here, and I think I can pull these off. Yep. And I can use these pieces that I've had as my overlay for something else. And if I put it on here, look how cute that's gonna look, right? So let me add this one and put this down. Oh, that is cute. I like that. Let's see, where else can I use it? You know, sometimes you have like bits and pieces of this and that, and you're like, oh, I wonder if I will use that someday. Where can I use it? And then you tuck it away and you kind of forget about it until you start digging around and you're like, oh wait, hey, I remember that one. What about right here? It's cute, right? I like it, but I think its page is busy enough. And then that one too. I'm going to leave that one alone. I mess with that one page a little too much. I feel like I should put some more somewhere else. Let me go through one more time. Let's see. How about right there? Or even on, oh look, right there would be excellent. Okay, let me cut that one off. And then I need a different glue. This one works well. It's like Bostic glue, because I can use a lean, but it'll fall off because this washi right here is like a plastic type of washi. So I'm going to use this one, and I want to make sure I have a good coverage. I noticed that this glue, when you put it down, it becomes permanent. So it doesn't matter what type of surface you're working with. Once your glue dries, nothing is moving. So if I were to pull this off, I would have to pull the whole washi off. I would not be able to just pull up the flowers. Look at this, how cute. I want to work on the binding of my journal now. This binding that is on the journal itself, I think it is paper tape, because it does tear easily. I've noticed as I was working on my journal. Now I want mine to be something more permanent, So I have decided to use this. This is faux leather from the Dollar Tree. And it does have like a reinforced material on the back side so it won't tear. And I want to cut enough to where it will overlay like this by maybe 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I have my leather cut down now, and this is going to go here. Let me go ahead and glue this down now. I want to work on a closure for my journal now. Now, it's up to you. You can put your closure here this way, whichever way you like. Now, I'm not going to put mine this way because it'll squish my lace down. So I'm going to go up and down with my journal. So I have this elastic band. This is from the Dollar Tree, and they do come in several colors. So I was fortunate enough to pick some of these up, and I have a gray one here, and I want to use this as a closure for my journal. I'm just going to wrap this around here and get some sort of measurement here, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut this, and then I'm going to sew the two pieces together, and that will be my closure. I'm done sewing my band together, and what I did was I sewed like a little square here, and That'll help. If you're doing a sewing machine, I would do a zigzag stitch on there. And then, of course, I just trimmed it down some more after putting glue on each end. That helps to keep it from fraying. Now I'm just going to take my band and put it on my journal, just like this. And I can slide that around like this. See, nice, right? I like that option. So when I need to open my journal, I can take the band off. I can slide the band onto the cover like this. And then when I'm done, I can just wrap it around the whole journal like this, right? I like it. And slide it over so I can see all the prettiness on my cover. See there? Cute, right? I like it. I'm going to put my journal aside for a minute because I want to work on the charm that I want to add to my journal. I have this craft kit that I found at the Dollar Tree. It's a DIY macrame feathers, and you can make 2 feathers from this kit. I've been wanting to use this in a project for a while now, so this is the perfect moment. Let's see what's all in here. Let's see. So you get your thread and your instructions. So this is the content of the box. So let's try this. I changed the background so we can better see what I'm doing. So this kit says no tools, just knotting, but I think we do need scissors. So yeah, let's see what the instructions say. Cut 46-inch strings, then cut 2 19-inch strings. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. And here's the rest of the instructions. So I guess my first task then is to go ahead and cut all these. And once I'm finished, I will be back. I have my strings cut now. I have my 6-inch strings right here, and I have the 2 19-inch right here. So let's see. Next it says to take 2 folded 19-inch strings and tie a knot at the top to make a loop. So like this, and then a loop there. That's good, right? I have a loop there. Number 3, take a 6-inch string and fold it in half and lay it underneath the 19-inch as shown above. Okay. Pull the 2 ends around the 19-inch string and through the loop on the other side. Through there and pull. Number 5, pull 2 ends tight to make a knot. Repeat the process again in the other direction. This time I go pull my string in the other direction, and then you want to slip that knot up, I guess, like this. So now it looks like this. See, and number 7, keep repeating steps 1 through 5 until you covered the 19-inch string, leaving a half an inch at the bottom. All right, let me work on that. I am just about done adding all the 40 strings on here. So it says to stop a half an inch from the bottom, but I don't know. I've been squishing them up this way, and this is the last of the 40 strings. But you know, for my project, it's not a problem. Now I imagine if you want to make one large feather, I would go with a longer center threading, and then you can just cut the rest of and just make one big feather, right? So this is what I have, and let's see where we at. I just finished number 7. Number 8, it says pull the string ends apart, unraveling them for a fringe look. Use a pet brush to unravel the ends. I do not have a pet brush, so I will need to find something. I'm gonna go ahead and unravel by hand. At the moment, I don't. What would you use if you don't have a pet brush? I don't know. So this is going to be a moment then, you know, if you don't have a pet brush. I'm trying to think what I have in my craft room that will work. I really don't know. Well, let me do this, and I will be back when I get them unraveled. This is what I have now. So yeah, be prepared for your your fingers to cramp and all that. So yeah, I got them all unraveled. So I see why they want you to use a pet brush. And then on the ends here, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should go ahead and unravel these too. You know, the two 19-inch ones that I cut. So I just been unrolling it like this, see? And then put my nail through there and then separate it. You gotta get all the way to the tip or it will roll back up. See there, like this. I was thinking I need to go stop at Dollar Tree. Okay, last one. There we go. So this is what I have now. Now the only thing I could find was this. It's a file for the, you know, your feet. I had bought it for something, I can't remember. I just found it in my toolbox. But let me see if this will work. So I can use the brush, right? Like this. Oh, it's working. Okay, let me move my instructions out of the way. So yeah, this is working. There we go. Because the bristles are a little bit on the stiff side, so that helps. So look at that. It separates every single strand of that threading. Well, this is nice. I like this one. Look at that. I need to do a little more work on this side. You just have to remember when you knot it, you have to slide those knots up and squish them all up. So there we go. Now, let's see. Number 9, cut the fringe ends in the shape of a feather as shown above. Well, this is going to be fun, right? Let's see. Now, depending on your perception of what a feather looks like and how wide of a feather you want, I guess you go with that one, right? You can probably like make a template. Let's see, where is my, see how, let me fold this back here. You see how it starts wide and it tapers down to a point there. So let's see. Oh goodness. Let me try this. Hopefully I don't destroy it. I'm going to go, I don't want the full width. Let me measure it. Maybe I should start at 1.5, which is about right there. And then let me do the same on this side at about 1.5. Notice I said about. Like this, right? And then let me lay it back down. It's starting to look decent. So you just have to like trim a little bit at a time and get the desired effect you like. So here we go. Look at that. I think I want to make another one but in a different color. So you use the same method that they gave in the instructions, but you can do it in another thread. You can probably do it in yarn too, you know. Have fun, right? Now I need my journal. So here's my journal, and I want to take a piece of the same threading that they provided us, and I am going to separate this. So all the unrolling I've been doing, I might as well continue. I'm going to take this, put it through here. Look at that. So it's going to go like right here, maybe higher, right about right there. I think I just want to just glue it down on the back side. So let me move this. So that's going to give me about an inch right there. then I'm just going to trim it right here. And then, and since I'm separating the thread anyways, I might as well fluff that too. So there we go. Look at that, how cute. I love that feather on there. And then I'll put my band back on here. How adorable, right? I love it. So now I'm going to flip this thing over. I'm going to grab a magic pin and just put my name on here. Aurelia's Crafting Ideas. There we go. I'm going to even heart the eyes. Here is my completed love journal. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So here is my feather charm that I made. And this is the binding of my journal. It is leather. Okay, faux leather, but still. And then this is the cover. And let me take this off. This is my binding band. And I can store that on the top cover or the back cover. And this is what it looks like on top. And here's the lacing. And this is what my lacing looks like all the way across. This is the cover of my journal. I love the floral print. And of course I put stickers on here relating to my journal. It says falling in love, be mine, it's a love story. And in my top cover I added a lace just on the front edge there. I think that gives it that extra romance it needs. And then this is my first page. So here's the lace again. See that? And then I do have pockets right here with some note cards. So I can always add more if I want later on. This is my writing page there. I love that medallion with the word love on there. This is my second page. This one is the pocket with the heart doily, and I have note cards in here. And of course I designed the back of that one, and I can always add more cards in here if I want. On this side I have my heart doilies as writing spots, so there and there, not much, but still I did add some silver threading to my key there. And I did switch out the lace on this one, see there? I was not happy with the ruffles, so I yanked it off. In the process I took the washi with it, so I left it as is. I did an overlay to all my ribbons throughout my journal to hide all that binding, so I like that one. On this page I did have a washi there. Remember this? I decided to put an overlay on this piece here, and when it got moist it fell off. So I'm like, okay, I'll listen. I like the way it looks, so I'm happy with it. And then it says love is better than a dream. This side says be mine. And the next page. And then this is what it looks like with the lace. On this page I just added a washi onto my card here on my writing page, and then my embellishing page on the side. And then this is the side with the sliding slider, is that what you call it? And then I do have the belly band, so 2 layer belly bands on the bottom and then one here. And I do have a cute little note card here and inside a vellum cover, and I do have a cute little closure. It's an arrow. Open that up and here's my card. I did put some notches on my cover so it holds my card in place. It just makes it look cute, that's all. Just center that, close it, and then grab the arrow and then just slide that right back through there. Cute, right? And then that goes on the back band and just center it there. And then I have a note card with the envelope, and that goes on the top band. And I just layer that to make it look cute. And then position my slider wherever I want for the day. On my belly bands, I put stickers at the top. These serve as like a holder for the band, right? A cute solution. And this is my writing page. This is the one with the bird cages and cute little tags on there. I like that one. This is my next page. This page, I created a pocket out of vellum on the side, and I just put a note card in there. And again, I can always add more note cards in here. This was a greeting card, and I just cut the top flap off for notes, and then I covered the original sentiment, and I put love on top. And I slide that back in here, and you can see the word love through there. And I added an overlay of the ribbon and also the silver threading right there. On this side, I added threading there, and I left a trail of my threading at the top. See there? I do have a pocket here. I can always add more stuff later on. And I do have ruffles right here. And again, I overlaid that ruffles right there. This is a writing page. I have the floral bouquet on this page. I have love there. I have dream there. Again, I have an overlay with some butterflies and some flowers. Another butterfly flower. I like that. I love the way that this page turned out. I found a use for my bottles and I used a Tim Holt black and white floral arrangement. I put once in a lifetime you meet someone who changes everything there. My heart is yours. I have a always in my heart pocket right here. I do have a note card here. I did tuck extra bottles in here also. And then of course I have writing spot there. And then again I could add more later on if I like. More bottles or more cards. Whichever one. And I did create some paper clips right here. This one says love, and then this one's a music sheet. So this is a flap, right? So you turn it and you have writing space in here. I did put threading down the center there. I put love there, and I used the music sheet to make my bottles. And then I have my paper clips, and that goes at the bottom here. It holds my flap in place. It also keeps my paper from bending when I turn the page. And this is my next page. This side I use a heart as a writing spot, and this side I have a flap. When you open it up, it looks like this. I have a writing spot here, and this is just a prettiness there with the love couple. And I have a love tag there, and I put a bow there. I love those love couples. They're just so adorable. And then on my flap, I did put some floral lace in there. Look at that. It works really well with this page. And then this is my next page. On this side is my writing page. I put sheer fabric on here, so you can flip that and right there and then flip it back. And then on my fabric I put some flowers, and on the back I just put some round discs, so it looks pretty when you flip it over. And then it does say someone special there. And then I have a paper clip, and just to hold the fabric down, and it just slides underneath the flowers there. On this side, I have my bird page. I love that bird. I had to fix my bird so the tail falls on the outside of my flag. And of course I just added some floral, and I put my heart is yours there. This is my next page. This is a writing page, and I put a permanent flag there and added some silver washi. On this side I have a pocket. See, I put some note cards in there, and I can always add more later. And on top of that pocket I have a smaller pocket. I put a heart there. It's a metallic heart. Cute. I love those. They come from Dollar Tree. On this side I have a pocket, and I just took some pretty paper in there with some pretty love folds. I'm learning to do my love folds on cute paper. I do have a tap lace there, and this lace does come with a loop on the bottom, and I trimmed that loop off. So to fix that, I put silver threading on the bottom. I left a trail of the silver threading. And then here's my next page. It's a writing page with the lacing that shows up there, right? Isn't that cute? It matches my lace on the side. You're probably wondering why I didn't put lace on the side. So when I put my embellishments on here, I did not give myself room for the lace, so that's why my lace is on the back side, but it worked out all right. I'm quite happy with it. And of course I have love here with love. It's a love story. Postage, be mine. And I did silver stamp all my love. And life is better with you. Love, all my love. And in the midwind, love and kisses, falling in love. And then on my stamp lace, I also found some tab that say love, so I used those. And my next page, I have a writing page here. I put a pocket here, put a card in there, and my card says Bank of Love. Added a little bit of lace that goes back in there. And this is my next page. This is a writing spot on the side. I used rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree. Look at this. This is some really good rub-on transfers. Look at that. It doesn't even rub at all. And I put, once in a lifetime you meet someone who changes everything. This side I put a heart here. And then I put a poem in here from Jane Austen's Persuasion. It says, "You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. I have love none but you." Isn't that cute? And then of course I have my lacing at the edge, and I put an overlay on there. I left the loops on this one, and I disguised it with the overlay on that lace. Cute, right? I will probably embellish this page with more hearts later on, right? Because it just says add more hearts. And then I have my writing page spot. So this is the top and the back page. So this is where my lace falls. So if you turn it this way, my lace cascades. So this is what it looks like on the front. See the arches and the circles? And then this one, I lowered the lace. So this is what it looks like. Just a bit of the arch hanging up at the top. So isn't that neat? And I left the loopies on the bottom because it goes really well with this page. So look at that. Isn't that adorable? And then on my writing paper, I did stamp them with "Love is Better with You" on all my corners. On this page, I have a flat page here that I'm using as a writing spot. And I am holding this flap down with a magnetic closure right here. Look at that. So on this side is another journaling spot, and I did add some silver thread in here with a trailing up at the top. On this side is my embellishing page. What I did was I put a poem there. It says, "Every moment of time without you is a moment of time lost." And I put a clock there too. So this came out of the kit itself, this Be Mine kit. It comes on a card like this. So I just took this and wrote it on here, and then I add the clock back in right there. Cute, right? And then close that. There we go. On this side, I created a 2-layer pocket for name tags. I love my name tags, so I had to put it in here. So the bottom one says "I adore you." The top one says "2 is better than 1." So if I should ever empty the bottom pocket, I still have something really cute to look at. And I did show you my card. So here we go. And I can just rearrange my card and, you know, just move them around however I like. And then here's the top row of the cards. Aren't they cute? I love making name tags. So I have a name tag for every occasion you can find. And then when I finish it, I add some more. And then on my name tags, I also did change out my holders. I was using the white silk ribbon on these, and it wasn't working out too well with my journal, so I went ahead and switched it with some strings. And I'm using 2 strings. I'm using like a pale white and a silver threading. And I left them hanging out like this, so it becomes part of the decoration on my journal. See there? And then let's go to the next page. That's this one. I have my journaling page on the side. It says "Be Mine" up there with a little cute banner. On this here, I initially put a lace there. It was a ruffle. I wasn't too happy with it because when I turned it, it did not go well with this page. So yeah, I yanked it off. In the process, I created a mess here, but I end up putting my overlay lace here, and that did the trick. It disguised it so you can't even tell. So it worked out really well. And then on this page is my embellishing page. I have a pocket with a greeting card. It's just a blank card, and that just slides in here. I also did use my napkin decoupaging on this page, and I stamped it with the word love and add a couple of bird cages there. And then I moved my ruffle from this page to this page, and I did the overlay on here, and then initially with the regular overlay, this one, and then I changed it to the floral, and I love those. It works much better with this page, I think. And then the next page, this is the last page in my journal. I have the writing page on this side, so, and this is what it looks like with the lace. I added to my sequins on this page, and I put love there. It gives us some amazing sparkle effect. Just remember to add some really good glue, because you don't want to use paper glue or just any tacky glue. Your sequins tend to fall off, so use good glue for those, and your sequins will stay put. On this side, the back cover, this is what that is, I put a lace there again. Now this lace that I use here is the same as the one I used on the front. And then let me take these out. I do have a collage of pockets right here too, and I put forever there. So I have a pocket here, a pocket there, and a pocket here. And I left the back ones open, so if I need to put a larger paper in here or a larger card, I have that space available. And I did backing on my bookmarks there, so I can write on there if I want. And then on my heart also. This heart came off a greeting card from Dollar Tree. Isn't that cute? I love it. And that goes there. And then I can take my every moment of time note card, and I can tuck that in here. Let me turn it so the clock is out. And then of course I have my back cover. I used the same background paper as I did my cover, the floral print, and I put a Be Mine sticker there, and of course I signed it. But how cute, right? I love the way my love journal turned out. I hope you guys like all the ideas in making this love journal. I wanted to say thank you for sticking around and completing this journal with me. It took a bit of time, but I think that the result is just beautiful, right? I love it. I am looking forward to using this journal. And again, this is a love journal. It can be used any day of your life. When the inspiration strikes, just put something in here. I love it. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time.